No.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Oh boy. Why is that happening? The S-bar turning red. What does that mean? Something is very unhappy.
Fastest lap for Johnston, 149.3.
Gonna read what's going on real quick. Not much I can do. Just gotta hope it works for the race right now. Should be fine, but slightly upset.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Disengage limiter.
My hand hurts a lot. My wrist is fucked. I don't know why. I don't remember hurting it. But it feels fucked. Like when I turn. That was a good one. To overtake this guy. I don't want the slip. Fuck. Whatever. This is an unfair lap.
Car on your right. He's still there. Right side is clear. Your quickest overall.
That is super bad.
One lap of fuel left.
Bruh, what is wrong with my wrist? I think I sprained it.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
It's better. That was nice. That was a really good exit. Man, I kind of struggled out of there. Just wanted to check the time and I almost killed myself. I love that. That is so bad. Oh my god.
We're almost out of fuel. Might not make it to the end.
Ugh. Getting some really nice exits out of there. Okay, quick lap, quick lap.
Your quickest overall.
3, 1.
Ah, shit. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Oh, that's so bad. Ugh. Just can't mess that up. Ever.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Sector 1 is quick.
Nice exit.
Got a slope on the right. Don't forget to beat this lap for more fuel.
Watch the track limits, please, Spencer.
So bad. Oh boy. So the race is starting in a bit. I'm gonna do another outing real quick. Try and keep it in.
All clear on pit exit. On the right side.
I'm going to kill this guy.
Still there. Right side's clear.
I'm in a quality set, so I have to get past him. Spin out. What? Break longer. I'm like sliding my way through kind of.
Running low on fuel. Might not make it to the end.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Damn, that wasn't actually slow. Having to turn the wheel like that. That's jokes.
Sector 3 times okay. The guy behind has just done a 148.1.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Sector 1 time is good. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Sector 2 time is good.
That work. I tried to full throttle that shit. That's okay though. Let's join the actual session. Because she got registered. Little spin. I'm a little worried about going down to C class after this race, to be honest. Like, extremely, extremely worried. Just because of all the off tracks and stuff, because this is like literally the last chance. It's the only one, so. But I want to be able to do B class so I can at least get my SR back. I'm scared. I actually think the queue is going to be fine, even though we've crashed every time. I just keep pushing like really fucking hard for no reason. Just trying to get crazy lap times, but I can definitely do a consistent 46.1 maybe, or 46. Depends if we get that good exit out of the hairpin or not, kinda. Getting the race set.
Pit exit's clear.
Fuck, that's an off track? That's so shit. Too far on your left.
Alex said, foot cam.
Yep. My raggedy ass Converse.
Alex said,
My Wood 11s.
where yeah Wood 11s.
They're at the Carpenters right now. Oh, that was quick.
Axel. Said. Wooden Jordans.
My wooden Jordans are in the shop. They're a little too small now.
Axel.
I've had them since I was a
Said.
child.
8
That was
women.
146.4.
Oh, I'm just practicing right now because the race is starting in like 10-ish minutes.
Axel. Said. R.
We, hopefully. Yeah, no. Can't be doing that. What time is it anyway? 9:41? Dope. Yes, the race is starting in 5 minutes, really.
Jason Tails. Said.
Do well or else.
Do well or else. Axel. Said. LMAO looking over the chat.
Yeah, I can look up and see the chat.
Scotchamasir. Said. Looking good, thumbs up. Jason Tails.
Thank you.
Said. Team implications with this result.
Yeah, team implications.
Jason Tails. Said. Captain.
Oh, I know. I don't want to get toasted anymore. It's like so slow.
Sector 1 time's okay.
I'm not that slow, but I'm timing against my all-time best in a race up, so.
Your lap time was at 146.4. You're currently 0.1 off your best.
Ooh, that's very quick.
Sector 1 time is good.
Yeah, took more speed in, but that was good. Not sliding as much.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Race is about to start. Let's get this lap over with, and this is a pretty fast lap without a slipstream. It's pretty good, I think. Yeah, 145, 29.9. So we'll give a slip.
That last lap was at 146.0. Sector 3 time is fast.
Some of these guys are going to be real quick. Let's see, did we get into the top split? Holy moly, 4K SOF. No Freddie Ingram. Oh boy, no VD. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a rough go. 4K, guys. Ooh. Gosh, we just gotta survive. This is gonna be such a crazy race. It's gonna be so, like, what a battle it's gonna be. Oh, God. It'll be fun, though.
Jason Tails said, I put off my racing until after this.
Well, I appreciate you for watching, Jason. I'm gonna try my best. Everyone's gonna be crazy quick. It's gonna be very crazy.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
The goal is to finish. You know, keep our B license, hopefully. If we do better than 150 points, we're just laughing. We didn't do better last week. It was really rough. We just gotta get a good, okay quali in, hopefully, and see if it's a little different. I think if we're in the slipstream of some really fast guys, I can follow, but if we lose it, it's gonna be a rough go. We really gotta keep the draft. This is quali. Determining basically a lot, so let's get it.
So what? This is a 4.0 SOP?
Yes, it is.
Aw. Aw.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Okay, Spencer, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
What? Hello?
These guys are screaming.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
Man, these guys talk way too much.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
Hi, chat.
And I wish I had a bomb to mute this.
Yeah, loud and clear, mate.
Let's get it.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag. Here comes your first time left.
Well, oh,
We're almost out of fuel. Might not make it to the end.
That was really slow. We really struggled today.
that's good.
These guys are annoying. I'm number 15 in the lobby. Okay, this full push. Got a lap down, full push.
One more lap. 1 minute.
P5.
0.473. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Well, that was really close. That's pretty quick. $145.955. We did it. P9. That's good. We take that. We take that for sure. Oh, that was a good lap.
Scott Jamassaire said, "Nice."
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna mute my chat for a bit because it's a big one. So let's get it. Let's see the results right now. This guy's a pro, so I hope he's not doing the last to first challenge. I think he's a pro. One of them is. Oh man, that extra little bit really helped us. We could have gained maybe one more position, but I don't think we could have gone that much faster, honestly. That was definitely our best at the moment. Yep, only racing. Gotta survive. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. The big thing here is not fucking up the start. And, you know, being assertive when needed. Gotta let the race develop a bit, too.
Does anyone have a good setup? I'm missing a little bit of lap time.
That's the end of the session, P9.
This is my highest ever quali so far on the broadcast, I think.
Taylor, mate, I reckon you should just give up with that lap time, I can't lie. Oh, F4. Nah, I think I'm quite fast. Everyone else just had slipstream. Yeah, I got a fat toe on my lap, I can't lie.
.45 seconds to race start. Let's go. .30 seconds to race start. Starting now.
The track temp is 38. The air temp is 26 Celsius. 20 minutes. Okay, Spencer, get ready. Go, go, go.
Green flag, green flag.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. On the right. Clear on the right.
Clear. Go right, go right.
Good start.
Yikes.
You got a car on your left. Hold your line. Still there.
Still there.
Hold your line. Still there.
To the right.
The left side is clear.
To the left. To the left.
Right side. Right side is clear.
Clear.
Left side.
Still there.
Dude,
Clear
that
on the
was
left
so
side.
late.
Clear left.
That was so late.
On your left. Clear on the left.
What am I supposed to do? Holy shit.
Go right,
Holy
go
shit.
right.
Holy shit. That was the latest move ever. I needed to be lifting way sooner. I can't believe I fucked that. That sucks. It could be
B12.
7.
That sucks. I would have been fine losing time too. Just going off track like that.
That was a lot. Right.
So it's getting loose as fuck. There's nowhere to go, man.
Car on the left. Hold your line. Still there.
And the right.
He's still there. Clear on the left.
Clear on the left.
Left side. We're clear on the left side. You got a car on the left side. Still there. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Fuck. He's pitting?
Your right side's clear.
Oh no. He's gonna kill me. Oh god. I'm so
We've
scared.
just done a 148.8. Alright, Spencer, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
He's on your right. Clear right.
That lap time was 148.0.
Oh. That's an off track.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
On the right. Clear on the right side. Right side.
Right.
Clear on the right.
Clear on the right.
I need to lift earlier.
Don't give
It's
up.
really
Keep him
hard
under
chasing
pressure.
that.
Okay, Spencer, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.4. Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate.
I think I just gotta be more patient.
Can we stop going 5 wide? No, it's I one.
1 minute,
B12.
6, 0, 6.
You're so fucking slow.
Look at this shit.
Yellow flag.
Watch your right side.
Right side, 2 wide.
Hold your line. Your right side's clear.
Clear on the right.
There's a car on your right.
To the left.
Hold your line.
Hold your line. Hold your line. You're on the
Hold
left.
your line.
3 wide. Right side, 2 wide.
He's still there.
To the left.
Right side is clear. got a car on your right side. Hold your line. He's still there.
Hold your line, hold your line. Next car is
He's still there. He's still there.
Hold your line.
Right side is clear.
There's nothing else I can do.
Watch your right. Clear on the right. Got a car on your right. Clear on the right.
Seventh position. Okay, Spencer, the next car is Bradbury.
No, 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 no.
On the right. We're clear on the right.
What? What do you want me to do? There's so much going on. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard, I swear. Oh, fuck.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold that line. He's still there. We are clear on the right. Watch your right.
Right side.
Hold your line. Your right side's clear. Left side.
On your left.
He's still there. He's still there. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Can we finally stop racing?
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
P8.
7.
There's no way that guy doesn't have a huge slowdown. There's no way. It's over.
On your left. We're clear on the left side.
Pull it close. There's so much racing. It's so it's so slow.
Good blocking there.
Okay, Spencer, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
Right side. Clear on the right side.
Hey man, this guy is so slow. They're all so slow. It's so bad. It's so well. This is
Lita.
racing. I'm getting used to it. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I almost lost it. Well, I don't know if I'll like. We're just going too slow. Or I need to. I can't fight. It's so hard. I just want to go faster.
The gap behind is now 1.7.
1 minute 49.609.
Car right. Hold your line.
On the left, 3 wide. Right
He's
side,
still
2
there.
wide. To the left.
Clear on the right.
Come on, Spencer. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
To the left, man.
Oh shit.
You've used half your fuel.
On your right. Clear on the right. He's on the left.
1 minute 48.
Hold your line.
7, 8, 1. Into the right.
Still there.
Right, 2 wide. You're in fifth.
Your left's clear.
Clear.
On the left.
2 wide, right side. Let's
Still
go.
there.
2 wide.
Hold that line. You're clear on the left side.
3 wide. 3 wide.
No more cars around.
What the fuck?
Clear.
What happens? What the hell? What happened? I don't even... I'm sorry.
1 litre.
Man, that guy cannot get the slipstream.
E5.
9.233.
All right, Spencer.
Watch your right. Hold your line.
Hold the line.
You are clear on the right.
You're on the ball.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
What are you doing?
Looks like you had about 5 laps left of fuel.
Man, this is so rough.
Watch the right side. Still there.
Thanks for that.
On the left.
Right side's clear.
Clear.
It's over. I can't hold that shit.
Push. We might get third here.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there.
Stay on the left.
Hold your line. You still
Stay on
there?
the left.
We are clear on the right. Right side. We are clear on the right. 3 wide. You're the middle. Clear left and right.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
My car's
Come on, mate.
broken.
Defend your position.
It's over.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange
It's
flag.
over.
V6.
Wow.
The guy behind.
Watch your right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear right.
Clear.
How many laps are left?
Car on your right.
Fuck.
Your right side's clear.
On the right.
Fuck, man. I could have done that shit. I fucked it. God, why didn't I pit? I think I was screwed anyway. I am barely able to drive this car, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is next lap last lap?
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds.
Shit. That's so unlucky.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 2.0 seconds. He's faster than you into very anti-alto.
I promise you guys, I don't know how I'm driving this car. Oh god.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Gotta stay out. Try and make it. I don't think we'll get the black flag because it's only been 2 laps.
10th position. 1 more to go.
I'm like unable to drive this car, guys. My arms are getting so tired. I'm not actually sure what's broken, but I got drove over twice.
Incident in
Push
very
so
anti-alto.
hard right now. Oh my god.
On the left. Got a slow car on the left.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Ahead.
5 seconds away. We're okay.
Okay, Spencer. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Get me the heck out of here. This is
There's
a
an incident
shit
in
fucking
Tamburello. It looks like Bradbury, E9. That's it. We're done.
There's the checkered flag.
Oh. 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 Guys, I absolutely tried my best. I swear to God. That was so rough. Like, I think I took the risks I needed to, but I don't really know why I got killed. I don't know if that was really my fault. I'm gonna check it. No, I was way too slow. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Oh, it was this guy. Oh. I didn't even realize he was there. I had no clue he was there. Why would you do that? I guess, I don't know. What's wrong with my car? Oh my god, look at me driving. It's so fucked. No, I definitely didn't make a lane change. It was his back tire, or his front tire. I just didn't know he was there. Or I wasn't aware he was there that quick. That's my bad. That is an F. But I did get hit like twice, to be honest. Like I had damage previously and caught back up, which is crazy. Let's see. Was it here? Oh. I didn't even know he was there. Fuck. Holy shit. That sucks. Oh yeah, I made a gig ascend right before. You're totally right. Definitely killed me. But I figured I had to. Eh. I don't think it was that bad of a race, to be honest. It was just really hard. Oh my god. Yeah, no, can't be doing that shit. Nah, I fucked it. It wasn't that giga of a send though, I think. Was it? Maybe a little giga. I was super far on the left, so was he. Or on the right. We left space. It was okay. He had slipstream. Whatever. Takes out card number 1 and 2. I'll look at the broadcast and watch this race through, but I need a minute. I definitely messed that up. I'm gonna watch from the start. Let's see. Oof. Yeah, that's a rip. I can't believe I got back up to P6 from there. That's so fucked. Everyone's taking everyone out. Who's this guy? Lewis McGlade. Man. I could have beat Matthias, but I was dumb. I need to be way more patient. What's chat saying? Yeah, that was a pretty big dive bomb, I will say. But I did it because I felt like I needed to, honestly. To keep up, like, and not get wrecked by the guy behind me, too, a little bit. And they were going pretty slow, because he's racing behind him, too, so, I don't know. I didn't think he was gonna die. I think he knew it was happening. But maybe not a good idea. I definitely need to see the broadcast. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it to be, like, extremely safe. Dude, I do avoid so much carnage, and, like, I was trying my best to race properly, but, yeah. Shit's hard. That was really fucking hard. I was pretty good for the most part, but I don't know. Let's see. What do we get from that? Wow, man! If I stuck that P4 out or P5 out, we would have like maybe not won the championship. Now we need to get first to maybe win. Fuck, that sucks. 40 I rating. Let's go. 137 points. Damn, unfortunate. That was a big dub for a lot of guys there. Oh no, I was the highest Div 3. Let's go. I was the only one in Div 3 here. That's pretty funny. Damn. Damn. I had some pretty epic moves through the crowd here, actually. We'll send. Oh my god, everyone's just getting wrecked. Rip. Whoa. I had no clue he was there. I was so confused. And that didn't even kill my car. With me and... Yeah, I'm gonna watch that other one more time. Reinforce how bad I am. No, I came out loose. It looks like a lane change, but I came out loose a little bit and I didn't think he was there. I'm dumb. I'm bad. I'm shit. I am shit. Don't worry, guys. I understand. No more F4. I'm done. Oh man, all those guys were so quick. Oh god. Damn. That was fun though. Hmm. Do I watch the broadcast now or later? I think I might watch it later. No, we'll watch it later. Oh, you know, I don't know what was happening there, like why I was even able to keep up with the leaders, to be honest. It's just like they were fighting. It was almost like Nerd, where it's like they're literally fighting every fucking lap. see this baby. Oh, the music's sick.
Around the globe must come to an end, but what a venue to host the finale. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to the Italian treasure of Imola, where myself, Zach Sweeney, and Cameron Roger will take you through the 20-minute showdown with help from Zach Johnson on the production feeds. And well, Cam, what a wild ride it's been, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's been a crazy season, crazy amount of tracks, and the amount of action that we've seen has just been amazing. There's been battles for the lead going right down to the final lap, the final corner sometimes as well, multiple times this season, and let's see how Imola can do again today.
Very, very true indeed. As I say, it's been so close all season long. We've been to a variety of different tracks, the likes of Silverstone, Spa, Alton Park, the Nürburgring, Hockenheim, you name it. And it's, you know, a historic venue that we've been to, a great chunk of circuits that we've been to as well. And it's been so close, so topsy-turvy throughout the season, you know. And of course, while they're not fighting for a championship, it's more just an open lobby for a bit of fun and all that. But it's still, they've still managed to put on a show week in, week out. And again, Imola is another circuit, sort of, it should still provide for some pretty good action today as well.
Yeah, it should be great. It's pretty much all medium to sort of faster corners. Of course, you've got the slower chicanes as well here and there to try and spice it up a bit. But then you've got the two long straights. Firstly, the one that we're just about to come up to the back straight down towards the final corner. And then, of course,
Hello. Yeah, that's fine. It's not hard to get your SR up when you're doing at least like more than 10 laps. Low key. I need to do more laps.
of course, the start-finish straight as well. So loads of slipstream action is
I can
going
get
to
it before
happening.
this
And
weekend, even probably tomorrow.
And twisted though, as you can see, this track, even though we called this part of the track a straight, it's definitely got some kinks and some curves in it, and that can really play a factor with the slipstream.
For sure, yeah. Chicane the majority of the time, and yeah, of course, through Villeneuve and all that, you can still have a good run and run side by side. So the action today is going to be really good, and that's
so far done has got an amazing lap time, an amazing gap.
Of course, with a couple of kinks and turns and things like that, the slipstream is really, really strong. So people can get a run down and towards the Tamburello chicane the majority of the time. And yeah, of course, through Villeneuve and all that, you can still have a good run and run side by side. So the action today is going to be really good. And that's a bit of a spin there for Piquet. He's already done his first lap. That was the start of his second. And with him being nearly a second off the provisional pole time of done, that's not going to set his race up very well.
Yes, certainly not, as obviously we only get a couple of attempts as well during this session. So yeah,
I'm only watching this because I feel like I had a good quality.
An amazing
P9 was good.
Lap time, an amazing gap. Although Bradbury just halves that. It was 0.6, now down to 0.3 gap back to Ted Bradbury now in the number 5 machine, and it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting with some of these times so far being a little bit further off with the likes of Thyssen and Brady. We've seen them up there in previous weeks, but haven't got the lap in so far.
Very true. Of course, they do have the second lap. They get 2 laps in these sessions. The first lap, as we say week in, week out, is test the water a little bit, get the car warmed up, go for a banker, and then push for the second one when the tyres and brakes are all in their nice operating window, and then you can really push and get some confidence in this car. But yeah, it's still very tough to handle. Even on that second lap, it does make itself prone for mistakes and things like that. And yeah, it is a very, very tough car to handle. But it's still a really, really fun car to drive. It's probably one of my favorites on iRacing, as we see Marek Lamanik on the run now to the line, shortest distance as possible. This is going to be his first time lapped, and across the line, it's not going to be anything particularly special. It's a 46.4, which in itself is about 1.7 seconds off the pace, and I think he did actually get an off track in that one as well. Alex Dunn, the provisional pole sitter, into the pit lane. He's got Ted Bradbury just in behind, who's got another lap in. 3/10, is that a doable gap?
Oh, it's a bit of a jump considering the gaps we see behind as well. That looks like to be a very good lap from Dunn indeed. As we're getting some other drivers try to come across. McIntyre goes up to second place. Bradbury now Dak. That's also less than a 10th actually there to the provisional pole. So McIntyre there with a big lap there on his next time around. Smith as well with a good lap to get half a second off pole. As Peyepev as well in that 5th place, just half a second off. So this midfield once again looking pretty close.
As it always has for the last 11 weeks of racing.
This was definitely the highest.
Really close,
I think this was probably the highest SOF.
You know, we saw with
of the series, maybe. 4K is insane. I don't know what Spa was though, so maybe I'm wrong.
Amongst the midfield, the gap between Alex Dunn and William McIntyre less than a 10th of a second, though. That is how it's going to stand provisionally, unless anyone can really get themselves into the mix and settle things up. But with only a minute and a half left to go in this qualifying session, the final one of this season of Friday Night Prime Time. What can happen because of it? And of course, with a couple of people already done with their laps, the likes of Alex Dunn, who is just hoping that no one can really top his time at the top. And that, again, as a driver, just being sat there on pole position, hoping that no one tops your time is sort of quite a nerve-wracking experience.
Absolutely is. Oh, that's a big
Ooh.
from Lamanek out to the final corner, and that's not going to be an improvement, unfortunately. So that is going to be a bit of a run from the back of the grid. There's getting some more drivers now trying to come across the line to set their laps, but that one was slowing down and not to be an improvement either. And I'm definitely surprised by the field spread so far. 2 seconds back to the 13th place so far of Sigmund, and there's quite a few drivers who still haven't set a time even with 30 seconds to go. So this is definitely going to be a bit of a mixed up grid.
It's an uncertainty. I mean, you look to the likes of Bredig, Rightsma, Kuboc, who are quite actually really close in terms of time. It's not much separating them, but yeah, it's a weird one of how difficult this circuit has proven to be in qualifying. And yeah, some people not able to get a lap in. Sometimes maybe it's intentional. They want to start at the back, maybe just to go for a bit of last to first fun. But yeah, no, definitely goes to show and puts into perspective how difficult of a circuit that Imola can be.
Oh, it certainly can. It's going to certainly be a very interesting race of how these guys are going to work out the track. That middle sector is certainly going to be a bit more difficult to follow and to stay close. But if you maybe chunk one of these curbs in one of the chicanes, you can keep close to the cars ahead. And yeah, it's going to be a very exciting race, I'm sure. Let's see the grid.
Let's take a look at how they rack up after 8 minutes of qualifying. Then it will be Alex Dunn, who takes pole position, less than a 10th clear of William McIntyre, who will be to his right-hand side as they barrel their way towards the Tamburello chicane. Ted Bradbury and Jason Smith round up 3 and 4, with Stoyanov Peeve rounding off the top 5. And Nick Thyssen, a decent qualifying for him in P6. Where can he get himself forward? Looking a little bit further down, Pedro Daniel Piquet and Alfie Bredick, your 4th row, with SpencerRightsma and Matas Kuboc rounding off the top 10. Johnny Weiner and Patrick Roosendahl, P11 and P12, joining each other for the 6th row of the grid. Lucas Sigmund and Taylor Bernard, 13th and Encrit in P17, with Lewis McGlade P18, unable to set a lap time in qualifying, with Eduardo Conde and Ricky Johnson P19 and 20 right at the back of the grid. Those towards the back didn't quite set a lap time in qualifying. How are we expecting their progress towards the front today?
I think we can see some of these drivers do a lot of progress. There's obviously a few fast drivers there towards the back, and they're going to be coming through, trying to use the slipstream, especially down towards that sort of Tamburello chicane, which really we call turn number 2, through the kinks that we have around here. And I'm going to say the slipstream is going to be quite massive indeed. And the guys just coming onto the grid now to try and line themselves up, and they'll be able to try and get away. It's a fairly long run actually from this pole position all the way down towards that first braking zone, so definitely watch out for some maneuvers, but it's a tight and twisty braking zone.
Just before we go to the lights then, Cam, what are your predictions for today?
Oh, I think Dunn is going to be quite hard to follow with that, but McIntyre being so close, I think it's going to be a nice two-way battle to the
Dunn on pole. Timer ticks down. Alex Dunn on pole. William McIntyre alongside as they go towards T2 for the first braking zone. We're waiting, and we are underway here in Imola. A pretty even start at the front. Not quite the best one from P3 for Ted Bradbury. He's already under pressure. You can see Nick Thisson trying to make up some progress. Same too with Jason Smith as they run two abreast onto the Tamroad chicane. Here comes the number 3, William McIntyre, having a little look into the next left-hander, but has to opt. Oh, and a big crash there. Not entirely sure who that is, but a car lifted up, and everyone trying to avoid. Oh, another one collects him. That's the number 8 of Jason Smith getting into the side, and again, another one going through the left of Villeneuve as well. So not the cleanest of starts, but we cut our attention back to the front because already Alex Dunn is under pressure on this run in towards Host. A big send from Ted Bradbury as well to the inside. He might go for 2 cars in one corner. William McIntyre soars the long way round, but what a send that was from Bradbury.
Absolutely, as they're trying to break the slip.
Look at me.
Already coming up the hill to Piratella. This is going to be a massive fight. 3 wide once again into the Brunex braking zone, and this is going to let Thyssen come through up there for 3rd place as well. These guys just going for every single gap, and of course that's going to break up and splinter this pack. But great racing so far. Everyone going for every single battle that they can. Side by side once again as you come back up the hill. Loads of cars going off the track on the left-hand side as well. But it looks like Bradbury's just going to hold on. But Thyssen now 3 wide as you come up to the back straight.
Well, this is going to be tricky. You can see there, I think McIntyre just decides to back out of it. Bradbury holds firm to the inside of the Variante Alta chicane. McIntyre trying to get into the mix as well. A great start it has been from Nick Thisson from 6th on the grid. Already
I get dived on, I think, here.
And putting pressure on the race leader of Ted Bradbury as they run into the final sequence of corners.
Or I just outbraked myself really bad.
Bradbury having to go defensive. McIntyre to the inside to follow him through. Thisson says no, goes the long way around. A car off there. That's the 15 of Rightsma taking an off through the downhill braking zone into Ravazzi. He's going to lose a ton of places. The number 3 also going a little bit sideways. And that's going to cause even more chaos as Peeve swipes across him. And oh my god, this has not been the cleanest start we've seen this season.
Certainly hasn't. They're going for every single gap. And unfortunately, that's Paquette there, one of the drivers towards the front. He's going to be out of the race for now. It's the number 5 there. Oh, Bradbury tries to hold it on the inside, but this around the outside for the lead. Can't quite make it work. It's a little bit further back again. Kuboch there, making up some positions as well as this now. Still can't get the lead, but he's actually under threat now. Almost 3 wide with Dunn and Bradbury as we come up towards this second part of the first section. It looks like Dunn's there going to be able to get back through into 2nd place.
Not the best starts for Alex Dunn. Of course, he opted to try and remain clean and take it nice and cautiously. William McIntyre to the inside as they run 2 abreast as Alex Dunn goes for the move for the race lead as well. They are still going to run 2 by 2, 2 rows deep. A car off towards the backside. That's Wana on the exit of Toset. Has Alex Dunn been able to get the move into this next left-hander? Has been unable to. William McIntyre to the inside of Nick Thisson. It is certainly all kicking off. You have to be, paying attention to what's going on. Alex Dunn, has he got a move towards Acrominerali? He's not quite close enough. It is a tricky corner to go around the outside of, but Nick Thisson's going to try that as well. But yeah, it is just so chaotic. We didn't think it was going to be this chaotic. We knew it was going to be action-packed, but not quite to this extent. As we see
it's so crazy.
Go for the move.
Yeah, what is this, about a 10-way fight for the lead pretty much? This is crazy stuff as Dunn somehow is leading, and Thisson all the way down to 4th place over the course of this lap, but Bradbury and McIntyre in this 3-way train that they're starting to form towards the front as we come back to Vanna here in this 9th place. Lemerick already up ahead of him, going side by side with Brady in towards Ravazza. Side by side between the two, looks like he's just going to hold that on the inside, but actually Brady's trying to hold it around the outside now of the final corner. That's going to give Vanna a bit of a run here as we come up towards the start-finish straight. Once again, 3 wide. We're just going to go as you go through the pit entry. Who's going to come out on top of this? Because they're all trying to get a little bit of slipstream from the drivers ahead. As also this in there, losing a place to Bernard up ahead. So many positions changing hands.
Just goes to show how quickly the pendulum can swing. A change for the race lead as well as Bradbury's on the inside trying to defend from the British F4 Championship leader of Alex Dunn, who's going to get himself up into the race lead. Got that move done to the outside. Now William McIntyre wants to capitalise off the vulnerable Ted Bradbury, who of course is a race winner, a repeat race winner over the course of this season as well, taking 2 victories over the last 11 races. The only double winner as well, if I can remember correctly. Ted Bradbury now trying to duck and dive his way to the inside of Tosa. Is not going to quite find the gap, but he breaks late and goes for it anyway. Alex Dunn sees him coming, tries to go the long way round, but is going to compromise his run. And now Nick Thisson and Bernard trying to get themselves back into the mix. It just goes to show that as soon as you're offline slightly, everyone wants to try and get a slice of the cake.
Yep.
This is crazy pack racing on a road course. It's amazing to see how this car does it. McIntyre there up the inside, side by side, done down into third place. And this, I mean, it's all changed. These positions, every single corner, someone is making a move. And Lamrick there gets up into 7th place as we're still trying to go side by side on the exit. McGlade there getting up inside the top 11, gets past Rightsma. And this is still, look at this massive battle for the top positions. It's amazing to see side by side. We now get Lamanek there and Vanna going side by side in towards the Variante Outer. Who's going to come out quite on top of that? Looks like Lamrick and Vanna there continuing to stay, but Bradbury up towards
This is crazy.
McIntyre drops down.
It felt crazy.
Going absolutely crazy for the final race of the season.
It's going to change pretty much every lap, but it can only be one by one when we get to the checkered flag. William McIntyre and Ted Bradbury still running side by side through the final part of Ravazza. Now you can see Alex Dunn getting a bit of a snap, maybe a bit too good of a run for his own good. Now going to run 3 abreast with Nick Thiston trying to thread the needle through the middle. Are they going to run 5 abreast with Bradbury, McIntyre, Dunn, Bernard and Thiston? You can see
I feel like I dive up the inside at some point, or at the outside.
Left-hand kink before they then get themselves in towards the braking zone of the Tambrella chicane. A couple of people choosing
Oh no, maybe
deciding
not.
to back out of it, and out of all of it, it's going to be Ted Bradbury, or is it as Nick Thiston goes the long way round through the Tambrella chicane? Bradbury goes off on the exit. Nick Thiston inherits the race lead. Bernard's going for it, a big off in the background as well, and oh my word, that's Alex Dunn going off.
Yeah, Alex Dunn getting sent back a little bit as well as the drivers still try and go sub.
Oh, look at me. Look at me go. Oh god, look at this. I break up the inside.
McIntyre after all of this. This is now down to about 5th position, but trying to go side by side with Bradbury. These guys are going to be so
I was so greedy. I was so greedy.
Places as we got a 12-way fight for the lead, and somehow Dunn after going off is still on the back.
I was so greedy.
How big this pack is at the front.
It's absolutely insane. You know, the fact that Nick Thiston went from 1st to 5th in the span of a couple of corners goes to show how intense this race is. Kaboch now going for the move for the race lead. You wouldn't have even heard his name had it not been for this intense battle. He was sort of languishing in the midfield a couple of moments ago. Now is right up in the mix, side by side with.
Look at me on the outside alone. No slip.
P2. Kaboch is going to stay ahead for now, but everyone just trying to. They just have to choose a bit of space on the track.
Oh, wrecked.
That's all they really can do. It's so hard to fill. Bernard.
No, not really wrecked. I'm trying my best here to get back. Up to P7 is good. 5 places.
He's trying to get himself up into
I'm happy with it.
2. Has he been able to do that? Not quite. Nick Thiston now trying to make amends, and up to the inside. Ted Bradbury as well after having a bit of an off.
I wish I held it better. I wish I just did better. Didn't make those mistakes.
It's almost as if they're fighting for the race lead on the last lap, but they've still got over half of this race left to go.
Yeah, and somehow after all this, McIntyre's got a bit of a lead there as we're getting a 5-deep train pushing each other along as we come towards the finish line to start another lap. We've got the number 4, number 9 there going side by side this, and we've got cars on the grass trying to make up positions as well in the form of Bradbury as we come through this first chicane. Let's see if anyone goes up over the corner.
Oh!
McGlade's involved there. There's another car whipping, and thing is Bradick going down a little bit as well as the driver's trying to get back on the track, but that was a huge rollover there.
It was a big hit between the pair of them now. Still side by side for the race lead. Another off as well between Vanna and I'm not entirely sure who that is, the number 14 and the number 10.
Fuck.
That's a big crash. That's Enkri and Vanna, I think, just losing their places in this race side by side through that. Chicane is never really ever going to work. 3 abreast, maybe on the run towards the Piratella. They're going to opt to go 2 wide as McIntyre tries to keep Bernard at bay. Kaboch now going to fill the space to the inside. That's all he really can do with the run that he's got, the overspeed that he's got. You can see this fight extends all the way back down to Alex Dunn in P8. The top 8 separated by 1 second on track. And word, I don't think we could have really asked for a more epic season finale.
Mate, this looks like some motorbike racing with how close they can stay. They were 2 wide, 3 rows deep back there as McIntyre's enforcing his his lead as we stand. But now the number 5 Bradbury.
Dunn just destroyed me.
But Kaboch is getting involved as well.
Dunn destroyed me here.
Trying to choose who he gives the slipstream to, coming towards Ravazza at the final couple of corners, and it looks like Bradbury there is going to be getting down the inside for that 2nd place as we got Johnson there dropping down the way as the slowly but surely.
Dunn and Thiessen.
Was up to 12 cars, but it's now down to 8 with Rightsma there on the back of them as they get the slipstream once again. Looks like Bernard's going to be coming for this 2nd place.
could well be a race of attrition. Just surviving the melee of this pack could actually see you finish really, really well. It has been so intense from start to finish, and it is attributed, of course, to the strength of the slipstream. Now Bradbury going right, then left to the inside of Tamburello. He's going to force his rival off. McIntyre opts to go across the gravel. He's going to emerge still in the race lead. Probably going to get a slowdown penalty for that one, though. Bradbury with sort of a desperate lunge to the inside. Now Kabotch trying to fill the space in towards the Villeneuve chicane. There's Bernard trying to go to the left, and it'll be back underneath the pair of them in towards Tosa. Not quite going to be able to, though, because Bradbury parks the car on the inside. You can't really keep up with how many cars there are as they all run 3 abreast in towards Tosa. It's so incredibly intense, and William McIntyre just about manages to emerge in P1 after all of it. But this scrap, it's almost as if these places made right now are pointless, and the only time they will matter is on that final lap.
They absolutely will. We're halfway through this race and they're still going completely crazy with this, as we say, 8-way lead within 1 second for the race victories. The inside there looks like McIntyre's going to be coming on top. Is Bradbury going to hold all the way around the outside there? Still side by side between the two. This is amazing racing as Bernard now is going to get the run up towards the Variante outer. It looks like McIntyre's just going to hold on to that, but they're 3 wide behind them, trying to pick up every position that they can. And through the break inside, the number 5 there, Bradbury goes all over the chicane, and he's going to lose out so many places, I would assume, if he gets a bit of freight trains here, but he managed to keep that momentum going, gets back in the slipstream, and somehow only loses 1 position.
Unless he's got a slowdown penalty, of course, then he'll have to pull over to the side and just let everyone through. Then have to work his way back up. The move for the race lead from Ted Bradbury, an absolute send into the penultimate corner of Ravanza. He just about managed to get it stopped. Ted Bradbury is so confident, so good on his left foot that he knows and is confident that he can just send one to the inside, get it stopped, and get himself up into the race lead. But is it going to be short-lived because of the vulnerability that he has now with everyone in the slipstream going to freight train their way through? 3 wide on the run in towards the Tamburello chicane. You can see Bradbury now trying to thread the needle through the middle, to the left, sorry, it's McIntyre in the middle, then comes Dunn to the outside, worked his way back up to P3. Once again, it's Bradbury off the Tamburello chicane. He's going to have to rejoin back in 2nd place, but again, it's just the same thing, lap after lap after lap. People going for move there, 3 wide, going for absolute crazy sends like that one from Alex Dunn to the outside of the Villeneuve chicane. What a move that was, and he's picking his way back up and making some redeeming progress.
Oh, I think I send it here.
There's some contact there in the background. Bernard gets hit around. That might have been Kubotch there, potentially making some contact. Unfortunately, Dunn goes down into 3rd place. Bradbury gets a bit of a run out of Tosa, and Tosa seems to be such a big place for action today, just because of the discrepancy in the braking distances between some of these drivers. As we've got the number 2 there, Dunn going wide once again. Kubotch trying to get back up into this 3rd place. There's contact between the two. Dunn squeezed off there. He's going to lose about 3 places. Manages to back out of that one to not cause further contact as he tries to be a bit smart there to get
P5. Wow.
This battle.
I can't believe we got up to P5.
Just going for
or P4 even, maybe.
On the track, and it's causing some crazy racing. We still, though, have 8 cars in this lead battle.
Somehow it is incredible. Of course, the more they fight, it can actually bring the likes of Bernard and Peeve back into the mix if they're not too careful. Thyssen up into P3 again. It just goes to show how quickly the pendulum can swing one way. McIntyre defensive into Ravatza. Ted Bradbury, though, even braver on the brakes. Soars around the outside to regain the lead in the same place he did on the last lap. He does it on the different side of the circuit this time around, though. Is going to run 2 wide as they run their way down the pit straight once more. 7 minutes left to go in this epic 20-minute showdown for week 12 of the IRO4 Challenge Series. What a season it has.
I think I just dive up the outside here, maybe.
Move for the race lead, but as soon as you pull out of the slipstream, you can't do much at all. You just hit a brick wall of air. And then that leaves you vulnerable to everyone else besides.
Yeah, this is a bad move. I really shouldn't have done that. I lost way too much speed.
With this race, any one of these 8 could win it. Oh, there goes the one. That's a Laminate going off. He's collected, I think. Is that Dunn going with him as well? Such a shame for the pole sitter. And there goes another driver as well getting collected. It's absolute carnage out there.
There's Conde getting involved there, and there was another driver.
There was 3 people there, I think.
The initial contact as well, so that's about 4 drivers in, and this group is splintering. We're down to 5 cars now. This was a 12-way fight, remember, and slowly but surely we've lost 7 of those cars, and somehow it's still Bradbury and McIntyre still going side by side into Piratella for the race leads. Out of all the chaos, they've been the most consistent at the front. Let's see how that one continues with 6 minutes to go. Side by side as we come towards Aqua Minerale. Once again, it's going to be Bradbury who takes the lead this time around, but Thyssen's still in with a shout here for the race victory.
I mean, all of them are. They're all within a shout of the race victory with how this race is going. Bradbury and McIntyre still holding firm, though, as you say. They seem to be the more consistent of the bunch. And yeah, despite the carnage that this train has caused, it's now dropped from what was 12 to begin with.
Man, I really need to not...
Itself is pretty crazy, but
I was worried about Lemonek, I think, catching up. Maybe. I don't know what happened.
Bradbury and McIntyre. Bradbury this time.
Honestly, I think the main issue is just not being aware of what was around me for all that.
Final corner, that is going to be the case. McIntyre, though, with the outside momentum, swings his way still to remain in second place, and Thyssen decides for the right choice to tuck back into the slipstream, because if he doesn't, then he is going to be vulnerable. Bit of blipping there from Tad Bradbury. Hopefully, he can remain in the race for the final 5 minutes, but once more side by side as they run towards the Tamburello chicane.
And Thyssen trying to push his way through 3 wide as we come towards the break.
Yes, let's go.
On the outside, Thyssen now getting dived on the inside by Rightsma. He manages to back out.
Getting dived by Rightsma.
But Kuboc there is getting slowed up. Also, Bernard is still on the back of this battle. And just in the background, you can see Lemonek as well, as we're getting a bit of side-by-side once again in towards the Villeneuve chicane. Looks like Bernard is going to be holding on to that position, though. Kuboc gets him on the exit, though, as we're coming once again for the lead on the inside of Toaster, though. The number 5 all the way around the outside there of Bradbury. Can he hold that momentum as he comes up the hill? Looks like Thyssen, though, through the middle of them maybe to get the run, but no, could not quite get enough. McIntyre, though, on the inside towards Piratella, side by side between the two, as they have been so many times this race. As once again, Bradbury all the way around the outside still holds on to it down towards Acre Minerale, and they just do not give up with these positions. But at some point, they're going to have to, they can't keep going side by side as Bradbury holds on to it.
Oh, or does he, though, because he goes in a bit too deep off the exit. He's going to give him the squeeze to the right-hand side. McIntyre holds firm, doesn't quite have the run. Thyssen now has actually got his nose ahead, and same too with Rightsma, who's back into the mix. 2 abreast, 2 rows deep as they head in towards Alta. Some of them have to back out, though. Thyssen holds firm in second place, gets the drive off the corner. McIntyre has to back out, though, and Bradbury just about manages to hang on after that defensive maneuver. But yeah, as you say, they've spent a good portion of that lap side by side. Probably spent.
I really need to not leave the slipstream. I need to be more confident. That's dumb.
SpencerRightsma to the inside. Still going to run side by side, get himself onto the podium, and McIntyre from fighting for the race lead on this lap, now down under pressure for P4, and oh no, there goes Bernard. The number 4 has had yet another bit of contact, manages to hang on just about, but he's going to lose a ton of momentum, and if they keep losing time, it could very
my car's fucked.
Turn into a branchway race for the top 3.
It certainly has.
Too many mistakes, my bad.
Make this a 2-way battle at the front.
Look at me.
Just to a couple of laps to go already in this race, but further back we've got Rightsma. He's dropped down a bit, but Modenese and Pave, and also then there's another driver involved there trying to get back onto this battle, but it looks like he has a bit of damage there. Crabbing does the number 15 cars up the way. McIntyre gets ahead of Thyssen. They had swapped around just for a little bit as Bernard still trying to get involved after being pretty much in the pit entry. Managed to avoid it as they still come out as
Crabbing.
So this battle is starting to in some ways calm down, but in some ways it's not, just as they start to splinter out this pack side by side up towards Piratella. We got Bernard and Thyssen going side by side in towards the braking zone. The number 4 car there on the inside, but Thyssen holding it all the way around the outside, just a little bit though in his number 9 machine. He has to back out of that one.
Talking of Alex Dunn just for a moment, his race
Unlucky.
has been a race of
bad.
much 2 extremes. He sometimes has boasted some fantastic, high rating positions up towards, P1, P2, P3. He's had a fair share of contact. He's dropped himself down quite often, and now he's worked his way back up to this train of 6 cars for the race lead. In fact, actually make that 7 or even 8 with Pive and Mondenese still in the mix as well. Alex Dunn has done a really impressive drive, and yes, he has started from pole position and should be in the mix, but with how his race has gone, it hasn't really been that plain simple. That was a spin there from Cond off the exit of Acqua Minerale, and once more as we head on to what it might be the penultimate lap of this race, it might be the white flag lap. McIntyre and Bradbury once more going at it down each other's throats really for the race lead.
Absolutely. And look at Bernard trying to get himself up. This is going to be the white flag lap, so this is the final braking zone down towards the Tamburello chicane. 3 wide, almost going to go as Thyssen's trying to get involved. Well, the massive slipstream, he's going to get side by side up the inside. Is it going to be McIntyre for the race lead? No, it's going to be Bradbury. Holds on to that, but Thyssen round the outside. He takes second place as Bernard trying to get back up onto the podium as we come up towards the Villeneuve chicane. Still side by side between the two, and who is going to be braver? This is last lap time. Every single position needs to be taken now, and he does manage to do that. Number 3 actually drops down quite a few places, having to back out of that one.
It was carnage before. Alex Dunn goes from 4th to 2nd in the span of one corner because Nick Thyssen and Bernard had a bit of an off the exit of the Villeneuve chicane. Now running side by side with the number 1 of Lamanick going through Tosa trying to recover, but on this final lap you have to say it's going to be very, very difficult as Ted Bradbury, perfect timing really to get this 8/10 margin over Alex Dunn in 2nd place, who's getting pushed through the Piratella by William McIntyre. How close this race has been. It's been so intense from start to finish, but now finally is where we're going to see some desperate lunges taking place.
Absolutely, just a couple of braking zones. Dunn goes a bit too wide though, so McIntyre's going to get a run as we come up towards the braking zone for the final time in the Variante Alto. Is he going to dive it around the outside? Doesn't look like he's going to quite be able to do that. So McIntyre, this exit is going to be so important if he wants to get 2nd place.
No.
From behind.
Oh no, William McIntyre, he's collected the number 11 of Mondinese as well. There's Nick Thyssen without his rear right tyre, but we have to focus our attention towards the front because of how close it is, how dominant you have to say from Ted Bradbury. He's always been towards the sharp end. Alex Dunn closing that gap between around about the margins of half a second, but off the final corner for the final race of Season 3, the IRO4 Challenge Series, it's going to be Ted Bradbury that takes victory. He's going to take the flag first and win here in Imola, followed by Alex Dunn, our pole sitter. What a race that was here in Imola, and what a way it was to round off the season.
And somehow Pave getting onto the podium in P3 as well. What a race some of these guys have had, as Lamanick there also getting up there, Bernard as well. Crazy scenes to see these drivers go up and down. How on earth did Alex Dunn get 2nd place in the end? What a crazy race. We were seeing pack racing there like you see on ovals, but no, this was on the Imola road course, and it's just amazing to see how well this car can race at so many different tracks.
Never had any doubt, really, coming into Imola. We knew it was going to be fantastic, but we didn't quite know how fantastic it was going to be. Ted Bradbury ticks off yet another victory, and in fantastic fashion as well. The number 5 takes victory here in Imola. He'll be joined by Alex Dunn and so enough Peeve on the podium with Marek Lamanick in P4. Taylor Bernard rounds off the top 5 with Matas Kuboc P6. William McIntyre, after a spin on the final lap, only settles for P7 despite fighting for the race victory for the majority of that race. Rafael Mondinese in P8 with SpencerRightsma and Nick Thyssen rounding off the top 10. Looking outside, P11 and down, Ricky Johnson from the back of the grid up to P11. Good progress from himself.
Let's go.
P12 with a lot of good races and a lot of good battles.
Oh, that was fun. Well, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end the stream now because I need to eat. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it.